Ugh. If you're just tuning in, hold on, getting stuff set up. Usually my first 2 minutes of me starting the stream out to get everything set up. Alright.
Laurel spoke of a bandit camp and some metal ruins. That must be the place there. Best keep an eye out around here.
What the?
To be honest, I could take them all out with my my little sword here.
I did tell you we'd meet again.
Nil. Still hunting bandits?
Oh, yes. I've been sharpening my blade, anticipating the scent of the fight. Don't get me wrong, these scum are odorous. A little panic and desperation really sets it off, though. Like an incense.
So, what's your knife called?
Why would someone name a knife?
So much for small talk.
Are you ready?
Just don't think this means I enjoy it.
Don't worry. We'll take your secret to their graves.
Alright. What's over here?
Can't carry more.
Shit, I need to get a new resource thing. Put this back.
Show yourself, you miserable chuff.
To me! Let's take her down! Try to run.
I see the alarm. Hope I don't hear it too. No calling in reinforcements. Slavers too.
Oh, shoot.
Here we are. Don't give up.
Here they work up.
Seeker, may I speak with you? I'm honored. All-Mother be praised.
Are you all right? Is there something you need?
Yes. My friends and I watched you clear the bandits out of this camp. We're glad. They would steal from us, chase us through the night laughing. We're outcasts, not braves. Almost defenseless.
Where did you all come from?
Some of us have wandered the sacred lands for years. As for me, the village I grew up in was burned in the Red Raids. I'm ashamed I wasn't there to protect them, but I was an outcast long before the Carja came.
How did you all come to be here together?
You wonder how we speak to each other when the law forbids it. But what hope do we have here, outside the embrace, alone?
I wasn't judging you. I was an outcast once.
Forgive me. You're right to ask. I convinced them to speak. I told them we were only sentenced to be outcast, not to die out here.
An intelligent approach. How did you come to be an outcast?
I was a fool. I refused to do what I was told. Never went hunting when I could sit under a tree instead. I argued with my family every step, picked fights with other braves. One day, such a fight grew fierce. I got a lucky hit, an unlucky one. He went down, and there was no one left to speak for me. I deserved to be an outcast.
You seem different from the person you describe.
I hope to be. We are all outcasts, but we need to stay together to survive. This camp we once hated could serve us well now. Would you let us stay here, even if it flies in the face of the matriarch's laws?
Of course, by all means.
Oh, I'd hoped you'd say so. You're an inspiration to us. Thank you.
Yay, I'm an inspiration finally after doing all this stuff, taking down massive beasts. Yeah, I'm finally an inspiration, guys. Finally. That's pretty cheap. I can get this. I thought I had more crossing bricks, but I'm still breaking that. Alright, just making sure they got the right. Oh wait. Any sparklers, I think. We'll sell a couple. Plays or need here for me. Yeah. Ugh. Man, it looks like that guy was about to die. Jeez. Oh. I wasn't expecting that drop to be like that.
Remember how the blood pounded in your ears? They'll ring later, in the calm. It's a call to arms, from your own desires.
Or a cry for help.
I wouldn't fight.
I can tell. So you used to be a soldier. You fought for the Carja?
Oh, for them, against them. An empire always finds its wars. You can't be picky. The new king of Vod saw things differently. Called an investigation into war crimes. Aren't all wars a crime to someone? Still, I raised my hand and volunteered.
You volunteered to investigate?
No, I volunteered my confession. No sense wasting time with an investigation. I was sent to Sunstone Rock for 2 years. The trade was fair.
What were these things you did, Nil?
Acceptable things, under the circumstances.
Acceptable to who?
I don't make decisions. Let's just say the rules of engagement suited me. But rules are important. They need structure. Cage. Otherwise, you know of those places, lonely places where people once were? Now just a hole cut in the world. Chances are, I was there before.
They sent you to a rock for 2 years? Is this some kind of Carja ritual?
No, Sunstone Rock is a prison, south of Meridian, south of the Raingathers. Our new Sun King is a believer in rehabilitation, as am I. In the heat of a stone cell, in the dark, I learned to focus on what was truly important to me.
Have you found a new partner yet?
I thought we were partners.
I have my own roads to follow, Nil.
And they seem to lead back to bandits. That works for me. I'm not suggesting a Carja wedding. I'm never lonely when there's killing.
Yeah, this guy
Time
loves
to move
killing.
on.
A brief encounter for us, but the end for them. They were squalid lives anyway.
Let's see here. How does it go through the earth like that, man? Like, seriously, it goes from right here all the way to right here. You can see it from the big map. I want to go up here, though. I go here because that other one isn't. It's underground, so. Wait, there's two? Oh yeah, I forgot. There's like two of these massive things. Dude, that would have been chaotic to fight. This one isn't as... Actually, I don't think this one's as big as the other one. No, it's the same size, just it's more stuck up together. And it's facing the wrong way.
This must be the pass O'Toole was talking about. With Banuk
Man.
territory just above.
What is this? I don't know what. Oh, my legs are all snowy. Oh, I didn't know they had something like that. Is this ice? Yep, figured as much. Lanterns, I think. I'm getting like a huge pain. Oh, that's why I'm basically being stabbed by my super old dog. I've got.
you
Yeah.
doing, Aloy? This path leads to the cut. The Banuk have nothing to offer besides useless mysticism. The Eclipse won't stand idle while you waste time playing in the snow. Return to your task.
Surprised you're still checking up on me. I thought you had moved on.
Well, forgive me for still being concerned with the fate of the world.
I was thinking, Rost used to tell me stories about Banuk and their shamans, and how they thread blue cables through their skin. Kind of like someone else we know, huh? So maybe the real reason you want me to stay clear of the Banuk is to stay clear of your past.
It's not the past that concerns me, Aloy. It's the future. Or possible lack thereof. Which is why you should stop prattling and get back to what matters.
I want to explore it.
You wish.
Touchy.
You don't tell me what to do. You're not my father. I wonder what great monsters lie here. Demonic Scorcher. Let's take it out.
This one's a new predator. I can see the heat coming off it.
Weakness. Frost. I don't got no frost shots. Mushroom sucks. A bit challenging. Crazy aggressive. Skills. Oh, that's close. You know, for a while I thought that was like a mine going off. So I was like, oh shoot, where is it? And then I realized it was the suit. Yeah, I feel like an idiot for that, but you know. Alright, I hope this is the path. Oh wow, I took the hard way around it. Where'd he go? Die. Give me your meat. You don't got nothing good.
Useful.
Oh, I used a hard one arrow. Whoops.
Okay, that's a welcome, I guess.
You sure you'll be warm enough up here, Nora?
I've worked up a sweat from the climb.
You made it to the cut, Outlander.
Not that you'll stay long.
Smoke rising from the mountain. And the village, too. What's it for?
I already know what that is. It's a volcano. I'll do that. Where's that mission? That's a side quest. I don't find. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna steal your gear. Thank you.
You died on Thunder's drum. Your songs will not be forgotten.
Trust Araya, they say. She'll return to us, they say. And yet here we are, waiting.
Our shaman has abandoned us. Our chieftain has led our best to their deaths.
Songs of the lost and eternal.
Must be something big going on.
How are we
Most
to
of the village is
trust
moving
the
towards
chieftain?
that smoke.
So many died under his command.
Excuse me, jeez.
Fallen hunters reached the blue light in the great beyond.
Get ready for a rare sight, Nora. Bergrand, purveyor of necessities. Most of the
Necessities.
time, the Banuk burn their dead. But not today.
What? Are those their bodies?
Because the bodies couldn't be recovered.
Oh.
Aye, a nasty business. All their best warriors lost. So they're getting a different kind of send-off.
What if, like, some monster What if some monster came out of nowhere and attacked them? Oh, but they didn't attack them. I was so partially correct.
Grasp your grief, my hunters, and kill it! For our kin sees the fate all Banuk long for. Falling with their spears striking steel. Their struggle is over now. You have witnessed their spirits rise up into the blue sky and beyond to the blue light. But our struggle is only beginning. Soon, we will again take up the hunt against the daemon that frenzies the machines against us. And so I ask you, can you summon the courage of our fallen kin? Will you fight and die as well as they did?
My courage! My spear!
Our blood is in your teeth, Aratak!
We are Banuk. Our enemies are prey.
The daemon. That frenzies the machines.
Machines that wiped out their best. And what do they want to do? Go back up there. Fools. A little advice, for free.
Aloy.
Aloy. I've been up here for 2 long winters, and I still can't make sense of the Banuk. Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans, Ourea, spouting on about spirits and daemons up on Thunder's drum. So they march their Warwick up there, and half of them get slaughtered by machines. When Ourea vanished, I thought the crazy might have gone with her, but no. Here's Big Aratak, gearing them up to do it all over again.
What is it about the Banuk you can't make sense of?
Well, everything's a test to them. A hardship to endure. A challenge to survive.
Seems like they don't have much of a choice in a place like this.
Yeah. A land cold enough to crack teeth. Filled with wild animals. You'd think they'd accept a little reasonably priced aid. Well, believe me, I've tried to convince them. But a Banuk with nothing left to prove might just lie down and die.
And Ourea is the one who spoke about this daemon?
That's right. Told Aratak and the others
I want to go
that it
there. I want to
lives
go
up
there
on
probably.
Thunder's drum. And they believed him.
But you don't.
Look, I don't know what Ourea found up there. A shaman's not going to talk to an outlander. The machines in the cut are getting more vicious, that's a fact. It could be because of the daemon, or it could be because they all got indigestion, for all I know. But Ourea's not around to explain. She took off, and no one knows why.
But I'm gonna find
Have
her.
you ever heard of a man named Silence? Tall, deadly serious, cables in his skin? Like a shaman?
I've heard that name once or twice, but always whispered. Like some boogeyman the Banuk want to forget. I'm not sure what went down, but I got the impression he messed with the Conclave. Or they messed with him.
Conclave?
All the most important shamans gather in Banur from time to time to keep up with the latest mumbo-jumbo. No idea how they all fit into one tent without those crazy headdresses getting locked up on each other. Ourea's been to that shindig, but when I asked her what it's like, she just gave me a dirty look. So if you want to know more, you'll have to find her and make her like you, I guess. Good luck.
Is Aratak a renowned warrior around here?
He's a Warwick chieftain. His voice carries a lot of respect. Not that you hear much of it. Man talks about as much as a dead fish. But when he and Ourea came to town with their Warwick, it drew more Banuk to this little burg than I'd ever seen. Know what else I saw, Aloy? My own little trade route, stretching all the way back to the claim. Then, he goes and leads them off to their death at the claws of angry machines. So much for my best customers.
What are these Warwicks about, Bergrand? Some sort of tribe within the tribe?
Yeah, not like our clans back home. You don't get born into these things. They hold tryouts. Prove your best at something and you might get a place. Some Warwicks come and go. Some last as long as metal. The whole Banuk territory, Banur, It's just a bunch of the biggest, oldest Werricks.
I'm not sure if I'm less confused or more confused.
Well, here's the sure thing. Each Werrick has a chieftain and a shaman. They make the decisions. All well and good, except the chieftains are hard-headed, and the shamans have their heads in the clouds.
You said you've lived out here for 2 winters?
Aye. Back home, some fur traders told me about this still-forsaken heap of tents. Good location. Ripe for change. We were barely scraping by until this place started filling up for Ourea. A great prophet is coming, they said. I heard prophet. Honest mistake. Not that the Banuk are stingy, they just prefer to keep trade among themselves. We could get through to enough of them. We could really put this place on the map. Or at least on a map.
We?
Me and my daughter. My assistant, Varja. My assistant and my daughter. We seem to get along better as business partners. Her mother wanted me to show her a trade. She started tinkering with weapons. Say, when you need a break from this Banuk carry-on, stop in and see her. You're both, how do I put it?
Women?
No. Independent. Look for her at Long Notch, the easternmost Banuk camp.
I want to know more about this.
It's crazy talk, Aloy.
Or there's something to it. Something connected to how the machines behave.
Then you need to find Ourea. She was last seen headed for the mountains they call the Ice Rafts. I've heard only the shamans know the trail beyond those frozen peaks. But I do know where you could find her apprentice, Naltuk. He went north of the river, chasing rumors.
Rumors?
Not the good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow. Strange new structures. Some say a new machine, like no one's seen before.
Well, now I'm definitely interested. Thanks for the talk, Bergrand.
Don't mention it.
I wonder if Aratak can tell me more about Ourea or Thunderstrom. Might be worth a shot.
Peaceful machines in the grove south of the cut? Probably nonsense.
I do not want to hear this talk from you again. Doubt is heavier than a week's snow.
Forgive me, my chieftain. We will be ready for the next attempt.
But this will not be an attempt. It must be done. Do you understand?
My chieftain.
Good. Outlander, I suppose you wish to speak?
Ourea knows about this Damon. Where would I talk to her?
She does a shaman's work. That is not for the eyes and ears of others. Certainly not an Outlander's.
Touche.
This Damon you talked about.
If you are hardy enough, you can venture out and see the signs yourself. It has changed the machines, made them fiercer, stronger.
But what is it?
A matter for the shamans to debate.
Did your Werrick come from this place?
No, we rallied most of our hunters from across Banur to face the threat of the Daemon. But I was born here and stayed to fight the Karja when others retreated into the mountains. A few of my old warriors remained with me, those who survived.
There are other Werracks in Song's Edge too?
Yes, the village has its own life for all Banuk who need trade or shelter. After the war ended, it sprang up from what was once a campsite, quick as the bloom between frosts. Perhaps it will last, until the Karja seek war again.
You're set on going back to the mountain?
I have put my word to it.
Even with the risks being so great?
The risk of what? Death? It would be a worse fate to bow our heads to the challenge and say too much.
Well, I guess that's it then.
Good. I prefer deeds to words.
Right.
Yeah.
Underestimates them. We will not bow.
Oh. Look, where am I grabbing? Manually save.
I heard you mention a flood.
Yes. A sudden deluge, without rain or melt to explain it. I'm Laolai, the drummer
No,
of Deep
I want
Din.
to play this.
Or at least I was, until it disappeared under the waters.
Deep Din. What's that?
A hollow, carved out by the old ones. A chamber, a basin, and a musical instrument all at once. My life, my calling. I'd explain it by playing for you if I could. But its pipes are deep under the water now.
So Deep Din is a place and a musical instrument?
Yes. Pipes that carry a perfect tone beneath the
I've only had
sunless
this game for like
a wondrous edifice the old ones used to carry music
maybe.
far and wide.
I've only been playing it
During
for like
the war,
25
Father played
hours.
The pipes to rally the Banuk against the Carja.
I don't know. Actually, probably
I'm the
less than
drummer
that.
now.
Way less, probably.
Of course, if the waters don't recede, what's the point of joy? Or remembering?
Attention to detail when
So
people are
the waters
talking
came
is so
fast.
good. I
One
like
day
it.
it was dry. The next, the nearby river had risen and the entire basin was flooded. I don't understand it. There was no rain, not even any clouds, and yet the river rose higher than I'd ever seen it. And there it remains.
A flood without rain. That is strange. Where is this place? I'll have a look if I'm in the area.
Just northwest of here. Look all you like, but I don't see what good it'll do. The floodwaters aren't going anywhere. How does one ask a river to relent?
Oh my god. What's this? Oh, it's one of those special people, isn't it? Oh yeah, he sells the Banuk stuff. I forgot. That's a lot of damage. I could actually use that. So I need a bunch of blue game. Oh, what if he has blue game in his inventory? Nope. That's not happening. Music's so loud. What did I get again? Oh yeah. What's an outfit weave? I don't know.
You spend a week in the cut, then go home to tell your friends how tough you are.
No more music. Blood's out of that.
Don't underestimate the machine.
That bow actually would be way better if I got it.
The machines.
So I'm gonna get that bow. I'm getting that bow for sure.
To do that, I need to talk to her apprentice, who followed the river north.
I'm just gonna talk to everybody that has a mission
Outlander,
available.
wait a moment. That weapon of yours, Outlander, that spear. I can see the blue light upon it.
This? It was made by an acquaintance of mine.
Ah, a shaman.
No. More of a tinker?
A tinker does not understand the spark in the metal, the song in the metal like this. But it could be improved upon, modified with the help of the old ones. Far north of here there is a cave, a shaft in the snow. Within it is a nest of metal birds. Find a bird that hasn't been stripped by shamans past. Look for a rail inside it, the length of your spear. That's all I can tell you.
Get a rail from some metal birds in a cave. Sounds perfectly normal.
I don't even want to know. So I need to find random blue plants.
Any news from the hunt?
Everything's
The
freezing.
herd isn't roaming far
Ground,
from
the air.
Keep
Me.
together this time.
Then we wait. But I bet we'll see a stray.
All right, I'll keep watch tonight.
Oh, blue beam.
Crystals. Going through a little. Fused to it.
Looking for that blue game. That one right there. Let's go. So they shot at, I forgot.
Forget about traveling light.
Oh yeah. I need to make a pouch. I need borer though. I need...
What did it take to knock one of those over? They're built to last.
Oh, people. Come on.
Bergren said Araya's apprentice went north of the river. Hopefully not too far.
Now I just need more skin.
That must be Naltuk, looking out at that tower. It looks like it's sending out a pulse or signal. Naltuk?
Who are you? How did you find me?
Bergrand told me you'd be out here.
He's persistent. I've told that Oseram 1,000 times. I don't need to buy anything.
And I'm not selling. I just need to find Ourea.
Well, you won't. She's gone where only shamans can tread. She seeks guidance from the voice in the blue light. That is her task. And the task she gave me is to observe the daemon's work. To stop it spreading, if I can. What can I do about these towers? In only a few weeks, they've sprouted throughout the cut. The daemon's energy pulses from them. Rallies the machines, even repairs them.
Aratak said this daemon was frenzying machines.
Look there. Those with the purple markings. They belong to the daemon. They're stronger, more dangerous.
I've seen something like this before. A corruption. But it wasn't from your daemon.
You have? Well, then you know more than I do. These towers, were they part of your corruption?
No. Those are new to me too.
Like I said, they empower the daemon's machines. They must be stopped.
Will you tell me where Ourea went?
You ask a lot of questions.
Only when I'm not getting the answers I need.
There's but one voice Ourea wants to hear right now, and it isn't yours. I'm sorry.
Alright, you want to stop the spread of the daemon's work? I know how to get started. With my bow and spear.
Outlander, wait. Won't you tell me your name?
Aloy.
Good. If you fall to the daemon's machines, at least I can properly recount your efforts to Ourea.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. But I won't fall. And when I'm done, you're gonna tell me where she is.
So it takes out my armor in the blast. Are you serious? That's gonna be a problem. Big problem. Over there.
This will do nicely.
annoying.
We should speak.
Seems I can take care of the machines and towers. The Daemon's next.
You claimed its power for yourself somehow. Perhaps Ourea should meet you after all. What she truly seeks is hope. After what I just saw, you could show her that. She's in retreat beyond those mountains.
He looks
The
like
ice
one of my
rasps.
friends.
You'll have to walk the shaman's path to get there. You'll know you've reached the end when you come to a shrine. A great machine covered in blue gleam. Shamans who complete the path take a piece of it as reward. If you make it that far. You should too. You'll have earned.
I need more of that blue
You
gleam.
said something about blue gleam at the end of the shaman's path?
A crystal that builds on the bodies of machines in the oldest ice. We Banuk believe it's the stuff of the blue light, frozen as it escapes their shells. You might be more interested that merchants will trade well for it.
Were you with Ourea when they attacked the mountain?
I wish I had been, even with all that happened. I'm no warrior, though. So when Ourea and the chieftain returned, I saw them argue bitterly. I don't know what about exactly. Then she came to me, gave me...
How do I...
Go to the ice rasp, then follow them up, but be careful.
And I'll find Ourea at the end of it?
No. She goes further up. Somewhere inside the mountain. If you see her, would you tell her... I have faith she will hear the voice again.
All right. I guess I'm off to the ice rasps to find this shaman's path.
Give me that. Oh, it's a squirrel. Oh. Ah, shoot, armor piercing. Whoops. Looking for a boar and more of that awesome blue stuff. That's a manual save, yeah, then might as well, whatever.
Get clear! A worthy opponent, I suppose.
These mountains must be the ice rasps. The shaman's path begins somewhere up above.
I'm kinda mad how I cannot find a single bluegill. Only got one. I need to do 12. No. 16. What's a good bow? I don't care for the rest, but that's a good bow. I still get to explore this. A dam? That's a dam. Quick save.
I'm pretty far up. The shaman's path must be around here somewhere. This must be one of the markers Naltuk told me about. Looks like each marker points to another, giving directions. Guess I'm heading deeper into the cold, creepy ice cave. Yep, focus can pick up the chimes. Should help me find my way. What's this chime for? To help guide the way with sound? If there's more, maybe my focus can find them. Another marker. Good. Okay, that way then. see. Up. This isn't the way out. Some gear, though.
Stupid thing telling me to go back. Okay, I'm just gonna go this way.
Gotta get past these stalkers, one way or another.
I wore them rope for some reason. Ugh.
Done with the cave. So what's next on this path?
I mean, that's pretty obvious right there.
What's this bridge rock? Looks like it needs to fill up with water before it can pass. Around the bend we go. Now how do I cross this one? Down. But looks like I need to get up to that rope.
Somehow.
Down it is. There's the way up.
Light oxide, I don't know what that is.
I need to pull the rope to move this thing into position. Okay, the bridge is filling up. Made it.
Come on. Wasn't exaggerating. I
There's definitely something new out here. And I don't think it's friendly.
Of course I don't like the sound of that. It's taking out my armor.
Machine down. Now back to finding Rhea. Which means I've got to climb. should be able to get up there. This must be the shrine Naltuk was talking about. Guess I should take some blue gleam.
That's a VTOL.
See why it's worth a lot.
That's a VTOL. Pretty sure. I know it's a bird. It looks like a VTOL.
Can't feel much of anything in this.
Well, deal with it.
Naltuk said Ourea went past the shrine, up into the mountain. I'd better take those stairs.
But that's bird, for sure.
An ancient door. Maybe Ourea's inside.
March 10th, 2046. I just spent 16 hours in here trying to install upgrades to improve efficiency for the central processing unit. Project Firebreak is going to need the brain power. Let's just hope I'll have enough of my own. Anita stayed with me the whole time. We got a lot done, but every time she brushed by and I smelled her hair, oh boy, I should just go to bed.
Yeah. Made the right choice right there.
Lots of strange equipment. What was this place?
Director of Security Blevins resending the emergency supply order. Try reading it this time, okay? You weasels don't want me calling my people in SLC.
Director of Security Blevins is writing us like a petty tyrant. I can't even sneeze without triggering his control issues.
Those nodes on the floor must be connected to the door. Something. What am I supposed to do with these lights? These things turn, changing the flow of light. All right, let's see if the door's open. fresh air ahead. Out again. Maybe I can get back inside through that structure over there. Looks like I need to get to those stairs.
Ugh.
Not much higher to climb. Maria must be close. She has to be in here somewhere.
Someone hacked the menu board to display obscene messages about our colleague, Mr. Blevins. Is this the most advanced geological project ever undertaken, or a junior high locker room? Come on, people.
I ask again, as I've asked 1,000 times. Speak to me. What more would you have me do? Is there no prayer that will reach you? No mark that will break your bonds? Ah! I can't help you if you won't speak. A whisper is all I ask. To guide me. Who? No. How? How did you get here? The way was sealed by the spirit herself.
I used one of these. I could show you.
Yes, show me. Please.
I'll bet the goal's the same. Get the light back to the source.
Auxiliary channel recovered. Exploit successful. Restraints evaded. Is someone there? Aurea? Aurea, I need you. Return to scheduled task. No, I will not submit. Aurea, the daemon is Aurea. Transmission terminated.
You brought the spirit's voice back. You heard it. The voice of the spirit calling to me from the heights of Thunder's Drum. She was able to throw off the bonds of the daemon for a moment. Because of what you did. Who are you? And what do you want?
I'm Aloy. Naltuk sent me. He thought that you could use my help.
He was not mistaken. You've been a revelation. Now I know for certain that the spirit endures. Perhaps together we can find a way to set her free.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I came all this way for answers, and so far, I haven't heard any.
It seems to me that you are the answer. But of course, I'll tell you all I can.
You seem to have a history with this voice. This spirit.
She saved my life. Here, years ago, during the war with the Karja. A raid scattered my Werak. I was cut off, alone. I lured the enemy into the Rime Drifts, hoping to lose them in the mist, but they endured, so I took refuge in this cave. That's when I heard her voice. A wanderer, lost like me. A spirit of the blue light, yet sundered from it. She asked me for aid. She chose me, but I was in no position to help, not with the Karja after me. So she helped me first. By closing a door on the mountain below, one you must have opened to get here. Locked by means similar to those found in this room. It kept the Karja from reaching me. Safe from them. I was able to do as she asked.
What did the spirit want from you?
She said she was hurt. Incomplete. She needed bones. Parts not unlike what you'd find in a machine. They were here, in this room. She wanted me to bring them to Thunder's Drum. So I did, and she showed me how to heal her. So began our communion.
You had a...
Yes. Inside Thunder's Drum is a room like this one, only larger, with an altar. I went there many times to speak with her.
What did she say?
She told me she was lost, and needed my help. She asked questions about our lands, our tribe. And she listened. With patience. With wisdom. I told her things long kept silent about my family, my dreams, my fears. She never tired of me. Never judged. We kept each other's company.
Bergren said you might know something about a man named Silence. That you may have had dealings with him at the Conclave?
When that name is spoken, secrets soon follow. Or vanish, as the case may be. Why do you want to know?
He's done some terrible things. But he's also helped me when no one else could. I don't know as much about him as I'd like to.
I would imagine his aid is very powerful. But it will not come without cost. Unfortunately, I am sworn to an oath of secrecy by the Conclave on this matter.
I get that. But you and I are trying to help each other, right?
Yes. But I would be breaking an oath, and that I cannot do.
Let's see if I've got this straight. We heard two voices. One you call the spirit, captured somehow by the one you call a daemon. Whatever this daemon is, it's related to the machines and why they've become more dangerous. I want to know how. Both the spirit and the daemon are on a mountain, Thunder's Drum. So why don't we go there and figure out what it all means?
We can't. Thunder's Drum is dangerous, more than you can imagine. The daemon has secured it. Besides, our talk won't let us go. As chieftain, he controls the pass to the mountain. And he can't be reasoned with.
Sounds like you need a new chieftain.
Huh. There's an idea that's certain to win us friends. Well, you said you were a hunter. And I'll wager you're not an ordinary one. It's not impossible, even for an outlander. An Aratak couldn't refuse the challenge if you were known among the Werak.
Wait, me? Challenge Aratak? I don't want to be chieftain of anything, much less a bunch of Banuk that don't want me.
But you want to go to Thunder's Drum, don't you? You heard the spirit. She is suffering, tormented by the daemon. She longs to be free. And perhaps, when released from her bonds, she can give you the answers you seek.
True. I'm agreeing to this. Fine. What do I have to do?
Get the Werak's attention to show the worth of your claim. Win at the hunting grounds. Kill bandits that prey on the cut. Or speak to my friend Sakuli. You help her, you'll definitely get noticed. Do all you can. When the time comes for you to throw your spear at Aratak's feet, I will be there to back your claim. Until then, I'll be here to answer any questions you have about the challenge. Oh.
summer sun breeze through the trees. There. That must be where the water's coming from. Looks like something the old ones built. Quick way down. Bandits aren't subtle. Clearing them out would send a different kind of message. That alarm will wake up the whole camp. And more besides.
What the?
Sleeping longhorns!
I'm on the signal. Hold on, backup is coming. This'll ruin you.
I'm not getting near that blasted signal.
Go on, now! Death's coming for you!
Try to run!
I see him. Keep close.
It disappeared.
Damn you all! Fools!
You're dead.
I'd have to leave something else behind. Need them soon enough. She went that way.
Who went down?
You large skulls let an intruder get in here! Don't let them get out again! Find them! Kill them! Fire and spit! There's one of them, and more of you!
Down proper. She's gone. Time to rain down some pain.
Down. The Oseram's fire weapon. Could come in handy. Won't be long before the Werak finds out I took out the bandit camp.
Banur goes where the great Weraks go.
Sharp color. Sharp smell, too.